What's up, guys? I have some great info. I can't really show you the update, but we are supposed to be getting the CSB King. I have seen screenshots of it. It might be active next week. I have no idea when, but it's actually implemented. So I will talk about that later towards the video after we go through this. But the next events are going to be a spotted treasure chest, which, I have seen a lot of the old events getting rehauls. This is one of them that hasn't gotten anything, but you still get some pretty good events for topping up. Surprise gift box actually got a rework, so you actually get a lot better items from here. You also have mysterious puzzle to get yourself some Hogo enhances, and it's a pretty good partnership of events when it comes to topping up. You're gonna be able to have mysterious puzzle, a spotted treasure chest. Let's see if make money is actually active, and I believe it ends. No, it ended already. So make money is done, but you'll have mysterious puzzle, and you have a very special surprise, which is the Raijin Yoruichi. And honestly, it is a huge improvement from the model that I have seen. On an earlier Bleach video, I have showed you guys what the design model was, and they have honestly made it look amazing. As far as looks go, I say Raijin Yoruichi looks the best based on this character model. I will show you the battle preview later. And to add on to that, you still have Surate attack continuing, and you have Witch's House to get yourself the pretty much best way to get basic Fury Stones. They have Kat, and this is the Shinny game version, by the way. So, it's going to be completely different. Don't go by this. I will be making a video when Go Games gets the next events. And the rebates are pretty much, yeah, they're still standard because Shinny game gets 100%, we get 50%. So, it's all in all good. But Yoruichi. So, it's going to be a 60k top up. Now, I heard it was supposed to be an 80k top up. So it seems like they changed that. Either way, expect at least to be putting 60k or 80k on the Go Games version. Looking at her though, so she has a blue name, but she is a orange quality partner in the battle preview. It's very weird. She was originally, I was actually thinking she was gonna be a assaulter, but she turned out to be a new support. But there's like one thing I'm really unhappy with her about, and I will just end up talking about it later. So looking at this, Yoruichi under her Shinko form, blah blah blah. She has a blue name, but it's an orange name, so she's finally an orange character. I would assume it would be like a quadruple S or something. Well, look at her growth rates: a 6.8 agility with 8,000 base stat, and then 6.5 wisdom with a 7,000 base stat. So that's already insanely high. Like the fastest support in the game, I think has like a 5.5 agility. So already, or 5.7 maybe. I can't remember who the fastest was now. It was between the handsome Byakuya or whatever it was, whoever it was. It doesn't even matter anymore because she is by far the fastest, 6.8 growth rate, almost 1 point higher. Like this is just nuts. Looking at her skill, attack all enemies with a growth rate of 80%. The growth rate's really weak. I don't like these weak supports that they have now. That's what really just kills the game, as they keep making weak supports with low growth rates. Then you also have randomly cast Chaos on 3 enemies for for 1 round. So the Chaos is honestly pretty good. It makes up for the weak growth skill. And then you also have cast 25% mutilate on them. So I don't think it will stack with Ryujin Jaka. I think it will just overwrite it. So 3 Chaos each round, 3 mutilates each round. That's pretty decent. And then increasing all allies' speed by 15% for 1 round, and restore own HP by 10%. Like this is I would say very strong. She is basically there. Like all the new supports are basically supposed to be supports. They're not really gonna be one banging people. But with the Ryujin meta, it's pretty much like she'll be fast enough to skill, give your whole team defense. Then pretty much she'll boost your allies, and she'll still manage to chaos and mutilate. So even if the mutilate does overwrite Ryujin, you'll still have the chaos going off. The growth rates are very high. Her talent. Damn, this is really annoying. One sec. Alright, so I can't make it pop up on the screen, but all you really need to know is that she's gonna get a boost for agility and wisdom. It could be anywhere between 15 to 20%. No idea how much it's gonna be. She also has natural 15% avoid injury, which is immune rate, so that's really good. Then let's take a look at her mods. So she has add 12% extra speed for her first mod. That is amazing. Then she has add 12% extra keto attack. Amazing. Third mod, add 18% extra speed. So she already has 30% speed extra just from the modifiers. That is ridiculous. Then you look at when joining battle with your watch, increase your watch's attack and damage rate by 35%. This is the dream partner for a watch heavy team. On my Brazil account, I would totally run Raijin Yoruichi, get Kukaku, then probably have, I don't know, maybe a Namaya just for that extra halo. It is ridiculous. Like, it is ridiculous. With this first 3 mods, super easy to get, super strong partner. Then you also have the fourth passive, when being attacked, has a 100% chance to restore own HP by 10%. Alright. Void, when HP is less than 30%, increase dodge rate by 200%. Like, I don't know how I feel about that, because, you know, people have over 300% hit, so increasing dodge by 200%, you could still hit her if someone has over 300. But for a new server, I'd say this Yoruichi would just help dominate if you had the right setup. Of course, she doesn't have the damage to be doing it by herself, but, you know, immune to silence, immune to chaos, pretty good. And then her ultimate mod is a speed halo for 10%. So overall, she's getting 40% extra speed right now. That is just insane. Then you also have her skill, which would be another 50%. So she's basically going to be giving, like, she's going to be 55% or 50% speed faster at least. It is just insane, honestly. Like, wow. Like, it is just crazy. Like, she is overall, I would say overall she's a very solid partner. For an orange partner, I would say she is, you know, she was very strong, but not offensively. Her damage is not what gives it away. The fact that she is going to be great utility. I'm going to go over the battle preview, and then I'm going to basically take it to the other part where I'll just show you pretty much the only kind of downside is just the bonds that she has. You know, and the only reason why I say it's a downside is because they didn't give her a speed bond, which a lot of partners have. And, you know, overall, it would have just been even more overpowered if she had a speed bond. Like a 15%, 20% speed bond, even give you a 10% speed bond, would have made her twice as fast as everybody else. Like, she is super fast already. Imagine if there was a speed bond. But let's take a look at the battle preview. Alright, so we're at the battle preview. As you can see, the character model, originally she was going to be glowing gold, glowing brown, whatever it is. The reincarnation effect really ruins her model, though. I just don't like the way that the reincarnation effect is going off. But her skill animation is pretty nice. Overall, I do like the glow that she has. They definitely improved the model since last I saw. But it still just weirds me out that she buffs Yhwach. Out of all people, you know, it's so strange that they actually made her just be super strong with Yhwach. Like, that's like the ultimate synergy. The fact that he'll be doing 30% more damage, having 30% more damage rate and having 30% more attack for the Yhwach, it is just like insane. Like, I mean, that much damage for already the strongest assaulter in the game. Like, it's pretty much gonna keep the king on top. Will definitely be something nice to have for my Brazil account. You know, just that Yoruichi is just so strong. And, you know, the skill, looking right there, wow. That actually looks pretty sick. That is pretty sick. Wow, that is like the longest skill animation I have ever seen. Alright, so I closed some stuff to make this run a lot smoother, a lot better, so you can get a, you know, better visual during the second time I'm doing this. The first one was really laggy. I don't know what was happening. But yeah, her skill is just, wow, it is just so amazing. I would actually really want to get this for Brazil. Like, if I actually still really cared about my Brazil account, I would so get this Yoruichi because she is just, like, ridiculous. She really is. I wonder how much she's going to be of a top-up, though. But, you know, it is in the Ultimate Charge event. I would probably wait till she comes into an actual spending event to get her. Not really going to be topping up 20k or 40k, whatever she's going to be. She's probably going to be at least 40k in Brazil, maybe even. I doubt they will put her at 60k because they always put her cheaper there. But Go Games definitely is going to be a 60, 80k investment. And, you know, just her skill, I can't get over. I have to replay it one more time at least. That skill is just, wow. Like, this actually makes you feel like an orange partner is special. And, you know, you guys can see in her name, it's pretty much hard to see the orange if it's, like, on the earth landscape. It kind of looks red in a way. But when you actually do have something in the background, you can tell it's an orange partner. So I would say that this partner is definitely one of the good new partners that they have released in the game. That's really not a huge disappointment. But this skill is just, wow, this skill is just incredible. So I'll just pretty much be showing you guys some screenshots of stuff to look forward to. Let me just switch over there real quick. Alright, so guys, I have to go to the pictures because I don't have access to that on the Shinny Game platform. I apologize for the terrible screenshots. They're not mine. I found them, and, you know, they're pretty much low resolution, so it's kind of hard to see. As far as Yoruichi's exclusive skill, it's really not that good. She pretty much attacks all enemies. I'm gonna look at the level 100 version, which attacks them all for 100% growth rate, increases assaulters attack by 20%, and then dodge rate gets increased by exactly 100%. Sorry. So for a Koga team, I guess it's all right. But you should honestly, I just don't like dodge teams. They really don't work out. Too many players are using over 300% hit, so dodge really becomes useless. And then even restoring all allies fury by 35 is pretty decent. Overall, her exclusive is just terrible. So definitely I say never focus on the exclusive skill when it comes to a partner. Most likely you're not even gonna be able to get an exclusive skill within 2-3 years of playing. So exclusive isn't really that important, and you might even be able to actually you'll probably switch partners, get a different one. You're not really gonna focus on a partner for 2-3 years at a time. But overall, her just the stats she'll be getting is really nice. By the time you get level 100 exclusive, she's gonna have 0.5 extra agility. So it's a huge deal. And I'm looking at her bonds. Now the bonds are alright. I'm not sure what the Hakuteiken Byakuya bond does. It really just cuts off, and I can't check it. The hit rate bond from Grimmjow is just really why? Why would there be a hit rate, bond? That's just a waste. And then Kisuke gives her a damage immunity one, which is pretty good. And then Soifon gives her a damage rate buff. So those are pretty good. Those are the two good bonds. I wouldn't say to focus on the Grimmjow one or the Hakuteiken Byakuya, but that is enough about that. Let us go into the CSB King. So this has come out in China many months ago. It was announced to us 2-3 months ago that we're going to get this update. Never got it, but finally it is here. So the way this works is it basically is going to take the top players of your CSB, and you pretty much have an all-out knockout tournament. And it pretty much occurs, like it says down below, every Monday, every Wednesday, and every Friday. So, it's... And then the way this is going to work is you have brackets for levels, and I'm not really sure what the Master Reincarnation bracket is. It's just, kind of rough translated. It's called the Tournament of the Throne now. It's not called the CSB King or King of CSB. Overall, you get really good rewards from this. It pretty much is going to be benefited towards the top 8 players of CSB. So I'm going to have to actually go and start doing CSB because I have literally missed an entire week of CSB and I've fallen down in the ranks. So I will try to actually, super challenge if I have to, so I can actually participate on this. I have no idea if it's going to be it's going to be live right away, but if it is live, that means tomorrow is going to be the first day of this tournament. But let us move on to the description itself. So here's the description, the rules. And every Saturday, the relatively strong players will be involved and divided into 4 groups. Competitors can adjust their formations until the battle starts. Battle starts 21:05 every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. The battle will use a knockout system. Day 1 is the quarterfinal, day 2 is the semifinal, day 3 is the final. So pretty much Monday is your quarterfinal, Wednesday is your semifinal, and Friday is the last day. And you have this weekly, and then you can pretty much place bets. So even if you're not participating, you can place a bet. The way it's going to work is you can bet twice a day, and I think it's once a battle or something. It says twice a day at most, and once a battle. So I don't know how that's going to be working. If you can only bet on the fight one time, and then pretty much bet on 2 different people, I have no idea how it's going to work. But you pretty much bet coupons to win more coupons. So it's pretty much good even for you, free-to-play players that are just going to be spectating this fight. Because being in top 8 in CSB is not that easy, especially for the older servers where you have insane amount of competition. But for those of you who are actually participating, you get some really nice rewards from it. And then let's see. So you also have players who are not selected can enter your corresponding level group. Check out the battle power rankings formations to be uploaded. Blah blah blah. So something about people that can't even make it are actually going to participate. And then the number 1 player master will be worshipped for a week in the map. So basically, whoever wins the Tournament of the Throne, I can't even say that fucking word, it's so annoying. Whoever wins the Tournament of the Throne gets to basically be a in-game NPC. So for instance, you're in the main screen, you're basically going to see an NPC of the person who won it every week. And for some CSBs, it might change weekly. For most, I don't think so. But yeah, it's pretty cool. The person who actually does win the entire tournament will be an NPC for that next week, and it's going to keep going like that. And then here are basically the rewards. So there are different brackets for the tournament, and this is from the Russian version, or it's weird, yo. It is really weird. Okay, so it's in Chinese, and then you have the Master Reincarnation bracket in a completely different language, which I assume it's Russian. Overall, there are really good rewards to get from here. So even if you're in the 60 to 80 bracket, you'll still be getting Hogo Enhanced Talismans, as well as exclusive frags, silver cards, and then Reincarnation Stones. Fast forward to the 81s. Instead of silver cards, you'll be getting the Legendary XP books, which you only get those from actually inheriting Reincarnation Partners. And you also get Red Hogyoku Fragments. Then you go to the level 100 to 120, you get even more rewards. Just insanely stuff, you know, all those exclusives, all those Hogo Enhances. And then the Master Reincarnation, which gives you 500 exclusive fragments for winning. Second place is 400. You still get a lot of Reincarnation Stones. You get a lot of Reincarnation Fragments. And then you also get Soul Stones. So, you know, overall, the exclusives are what you're going to be wanting to get. That's why this CSB King is really helpful. You get a ton of exclusive frags each week. It really makes it easier for you. So, you know, hopefully you guys enjoyed all this info. I'll definitely be doing a Bleach video for tomorrow on Reset, checking all that stuff out. Maybe, I don't know, if they actually do have the CSB King live the first day, I will try recording the quarterfinals for you guys and upload that on Tuesday. But, you know, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. You found this informational. I'm actually pretty excited because Bleach to me has been very, very dry for the past few weeks, maybe even a month. And, you know, something to finally actually go on and do and then just take a look at that new partner. So I'm really excited for that. Hopefully you guys are too. But that will be streaming later today. And I'll see you guys